Hey guys, today we're doing some shore fishing. We're doing a pond crawl. We're gonna hit 4 spots. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Darcy's been studying. We're gonna tell you what we're using. This is a HOA pond right by our place. These are usually it's pretty windy out, so all the stuff's, all the crap and weed seems to be pushed on the other side, so that's good. Darcy's pretty excited. We see some baits and bass already hitting the top. She's using a Senko right now, and I'm using this Gambler Big Easy. And so we're gonna try and catch a fish. So my first cast was in the woods, it was in the tree above us, and my second cast, I got a bird's nest.
Found it. Okay, so I've decided to switch off my Senko. I only threw it like 3 or 4 times, but in the 5 minutes that we've been here, I have seen at least 100 explosions on the top. I'm pretty confident it's bass.
100?
At least 10 explosions on top, and there was one right here, just on the bank here. And it looks like all the bass are corralling baits. And I think because it's cloudy out and it's not too sunny, and they're on the top hitting the baits, that I need to throw top water. So I switched it up. I'm going with a darker color, black on the top, blue, and then we've got a white underbelly. And this is the Tsunami K9 Walking Dog topwater lure. So I think I'm gonna catch a fish right now. Oh, fish on! Oh, he spit the hook! What did I tell you? First cast, fish on.
Oh, I should be.
Oh!
Don't jerk it, let him eat it.
It was gone! I'm gonna change my topwater color.
All right, I changed to this Senko because I didn't get any hits on that Gambler swimmer, and now I'm going to try what Darcy was before. You see all this like moss stuff? This is an HOA lake. It's only about 3 foot deep, and it's got a ton of this moss crap in it, so you can't really pull a crankbait through it. You really got to do like a weedless soft plastic, or you got to stay on top with a top water. And so it's kind of, you know, we can see the bass in here. They're hitting some baits. I don't know if they're glass minnows or shiners. So we know they're here, so it's kind of like, you know, again, it's a captive audience. And you can see what Darcy and I have tried. I'm going to go to a black, just a standard black worm, which for anyone who's never bass fished before, that's my go-to. Just get one of these worm hooks, put a black worm on there, and that's a real good starter kit for catching a bass. So I'm just going to revert back to that basic right now. If I don't catch anything, maybe I'm going to move spots. But if you guys have any suggestions, put them in comments. You know, you know, if you've seen some conditions like this, and any good ideas to help all the people watching, all our other subs, and you know, help everybody see what we can do in here, and try and catch a fish with some collective knowledge. So we're in an HOA lake. You know, it's only 3 or 4 foot deep, and we know there's bass in here because we can see them blowing up. They're probably just keying on the live bait. But if you have any suggestions, what you would do in these circumstances, again, comment below. Let's all try and learn something.
This is my next weapon of choice. I tied on another topwater. I'm going with a pink, a light color. I have a worm in my face. So I'm going to catch a fish and he's not.
We'll see. See how he took my spot? A little windy out. Alright, so that spot didn't quite work out. So a lot of fish there.
Ton of fish.
Ton of fish. So we'll go try another spot. All right, so this spot is a bridge. It's actually a lake, but we're gonna fish from the shore. We got a bridge here. We're gonna fish on this side and also walk across the street and probably fish on the other side. And Darcy's gonna probably put out a shiner here because there could be clown knives in here and other stuff. Maybe even gars, who knows? But we still gotta catch that first bass, one at a time.
Check it out, first fish. He still counts, he's a fish, even though he's a little on the small side, but that's all good. I think it's my first official bass on topwater, so I'm pretty stoked about that. and I actually just threw it across the bank over there, and as soon as it hit the water, he exploded and hit it. So I'm gonna let him go and get him off these treble hooks and then fish again. So I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going right in the water.
I'm definitely walking across the street next time.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
That's terrible. It's terrible for me, I was carrying heavy buckets.
All right, the water's a little clearer here, so I've been using this soft plastic, but I haven't caught anything on this yet, so I'm not gonna use this any longer. And we're gonna try something out. Darcy has been soaking in these baits in garlic salt for I don't even know how long. Months and months and months and months. And I guess there's some sort of rumor that garlic salt helps attract the fishes. So, Dusty Walker? Oh, Bo and Dusty Walker advised us to do this. They work for a certain apparel company. So we're going to give it a shot. You may have heard this rumor before. We're going to put it to the test right now. And I'm just using a regular worm hook right now from Mustad. I took off that other fancy one. So here we are. We're all rigged up. And let's see what happens. No, seriously, what's the average number of bird's nests I'm supposed to get on a baitcaster per day? Is there a number?
You're the worst baitcaster ever.
Is that? I think it's a spider wire. It's too thin.
Or Brian's just a beginner fisherman. Alright, so we've been at the second spot for about half an hour, and we actually had a live shiner out. Leftover shiners from our fishing trip the other day, and nobody hit the shiner. The shiner was freely swimming for half an hour, so that leads us to believe there are no fish here.
Yeah, so I want to mention it. You know, there's a bridge here. We got some good structure, and then over here we got a little creek that goes out into the main canal. We got two corners. We got a corner here and a corner here. You know, so we hit all this stuff here, and we haven't seen anything, you know, bounce or anything like that. So anyway, hit it and move on. Let's go.
So he's not. So.
You're the one who doesn't eat the leftovers.
I know you're not eating the leftovers anymore. You stopped eating the leftovers this whole summer, and so there's a bunch of food being thrown out, and I don't like wasting.
I eat plenty of leftovers. I'm fat. You guys see how fat I am compared to skinny over here?
Oh my gosh.
I eat a lot of leftovers. And I ate the whole thing of peanut butter, and she got mad at me about that too.
Yeah, well, that's kind of crazy. You try to tell me that peanut butter is good for you. No, it's not. It's all the extra calories you don't need. But no, I need to eat the whole jar.
You see what I'm getting fighting with here? She yells at me for not eating the leftovers, then she yells at me for eating the peanut butter. I don't know what to do.
All right, last spot. It's 30 feet away. My house, my backyard. Fish on! Fish on! Live shiner, live shiner. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh my gosh, it's a monster. Get the net. Get the net. The monster fish, dude. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh my gosh! Whopper! Whopper in my backyard! Look at this fish! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked right now!
Hold up.
Hold on, let me get this hook out real quick. And it's got, oh my gosh! Look at that fish! You know what? I caught him on a live shiner, but that's okay. You know, it's still a big fish. Still caught it, brought it to the dock. Awesome way to end the day. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and release this fish, but this is an awesome catch, especially that it's in my backyard, so you know that I'm going to catch this fish again. I was looking for my weigh scale to weigh the fish, and unfortunately I could not find it. That really stinks. I want to know how much this fish weighs. I'm guessing about 5 pounds. It's a nice big fish. You can see how monstrous this mouth is. I mean, it's a big largemouth bass. So I'm gonna go ahead and release him. I'll catch him again one day and get official weight for you guys, but this is definitely an awesome day, wrapping it up with a monster fish. And just so you know guys, I also have 2017 bass calendars for sale, so you can check that out in the description below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, new videos every single week. And until my next adventure, follow your dream and keep on catching. Bye fishies.